If you are struggling to initiate and implement machine learning use case in your organization, then AWS has come up with this new idea that could enable you to implement this brave new technology fairly quickly in your organization. It is called as experience based acceleration or EBA, where you use AWS services like Amazon SageMaker and a lot of others to bring your machine learning use case from pilot to production in simply 8 to 12 weeks. In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of this process as what it involves. The diagram on your screen shows this whole life cycle as how this experience-based acceleration or EBA works. Normally, whenever you're trying to implement a machine learning solution in your company, you may struggle to connect your ML technology efforts to your business value proposition, which really makes it difficult for IT and business leadership to justify the investment. So this solution, which is again called as EBA, and it is a 3-day sprint-based interactive workshop called a party that uses SageMaker to accelerate business outcomes by guiding you through an accelerated and a prescriptive ML lifecycle. It starts with identifying business goals and machine learning problem framing and takes you through data processing, model development, production deployment, and monitoring. So the party is for 3 days, but you need to do some prep work 6 weeks before the party starts. And you can divide these prep work weeks into chunks. For instance, 6 weeks before the party, you need to do some problem framing and qualification, which involves the most important part where you identify the right business outcome. You must have a clear understanding of the problem you are trying to solve and the desired outcome you hope to achieve through the use of machine learning. You must be able to measure the business value gained against specific objectives and success criteria. Further, you must be able to identify what should be observed and what should be predicted. AWS can work with you to help answer few of the questions, so it's always a good idea to involve AWS teams with you. You must make sure that you have the leadership ownership in your business. So this was 6 weeks before the party. Now, after 1 week, 5 weeks before the party, make sure you identify the teams that who will be your stakeholder from your cloud infrastructure team, who will be the rep from data engineering, data science, ML ops, or leadership team. This is imperative. Then 4 weeks before the party, you need to bring this whole team together and devise a technical plan because every organization is different, and so you need to tailor this plan, the technical plan, as per your organization. Then 3 weeks before the party, you start doing some technical work. For example, if you need to create new AWS account for this work, do so. Put all the security and network guardrails in. Set up your AWS SageMaker Studio, S3 buckets. Identify your data sources or whatever your data producers will be. And also, if you need to integrate any external sources to ingest data into S3 buckets, this is the time to do so. Now only 2 weeks are left before the party. When that time comes, so 2 weeks before the party, you need to test SageMaker sample notebooks relevant for your machine learning use case. Also do some exploratory analysis and data preparation, determine the machine learning algorithm. And if you're unsure about that, maybe have a look at SageMaker Autopilot or Jumpstart. And it's always a good idea to integrate all your external sources, the data sources, CI/CD, whatever it is, for example, Git, 2 weeks before this party so that you could sort out all the connection issues. Once that's done and only 1 week is left, then this is the time for go no go situation. So work with AWS and your internal teams to assess the readiness for the technical activities before the party. Okay, so now it's party time. Again, the party lasts for 3 days. This is the time when you actually implement your ML use case by using all the prep work you already have done. Although the EBA party itself is customized for your organization, the recommended agenda is multifolded. For example, for the day one, you need to implement your model by using autopilot, or if you're using your own model, try to implement that one. Then also, your data engineering team should always start creating a backlog of the items regarding data governance. And at the same time, your cloud infrastructure and ML ops team should keep an eye on the stuff that infrastructure is provisioned and behaving fine. And if there are any gaps, they should plug them in. On day two, data science team should keep working on improving the model accuracy, and also they should be doing the hyperparameter optimization. And at the same time, the cloud infra and ML ops engineering, whatever team is there, should be keeping an eye on the things from the infrastructure level side of things. Then on day three, quality assurance and validation should be done. And then if there is any deployment like inference endpoint, that should be done. And then monitoring should be implemented. So day three is all about validation. When this party finishes, then you should have your ML use case implemented in SageMaker. After your EBA, you should make sure that your ML is implemented properly, and ML involves extensive experimentation, and it's common to not to reach your desired model accuracy during the 3-day party. Therefore, creating a well-defined backlog or path to production is essential. But this 3-day party should give you ample ammunition for in the right direction. And one more thing, if you get stuck with any issues, it's always a good idea to reach out to AWS. And I would suggest that you talk to your technical account manager pre-hand, and then keep them in the loop throughout the process, as it will speed up your process. I hope that you found this interesting. If you have any feedback, please put it in the comment section. Thank you.